Hello everyone, today I will try to show you how to pre-process your data. So assume that you would like to use machine learning, any machine learning algorithm to build a model and try to predict some values. So the first step or main step is you have to pre-process your data. So I will assume that you are familiar with Jupyter Notebook. So let's say for example this we will need these libraries, and also we need also for the pre-processing. So let's start. So assume that we have these data, and let's see how the data it looks like. So for example, we have a data set with 4 features. The first one is country, age, salary, and patches, and here's this values. So now, if as you see here, there's missing value here in this salary, and we will see how to handle this missing values. And let's see how the data set is contain only 10 rows and 4 columns. 10 rows and 4 columns. And if we like to have a look in the data information, the country is an object. As you see, it's a text, it's a string. Age, it's float. It's because it's 27.0. It should be integer, but it doesn't matter. Now the salary out, it's in float. Patches, it's an object because it's string, as you see it. Now let's see if you would like to see the columns. It's here, country, age, salary, patches. Now let's check if the data has missing values. See here, age has one missing value and salary has one missing value. So before that, let's start to split the data. For example, as we see here, I would like to have all of these in training in a variable, and this one in a different variable. So here, for example, give me all rows and all columns except the last one, and this is in X. And in Y, give me all rows, yeah, and the last column. So let's see. If you'd like to see, just create here new cell and see here X. You'll have French 44, as you can see here, just from this point to this point, just three features. And Y, it has also the last column. Now, how to handle this missing value? So there's a class, simple imputer, in Skyline. So it's a good and simple and easy to use. And just here you create a class, you create an object from this class, and you'd like to have what kind of missing data. So in our missing data, it's none or null. And the strategy is to replace the missing data with the mean value. What does that mean? It means, for example, in our age, I will calculate the mean of all age and replace the null value with the mean. There's also different strategies, for example, median, max, minimum, and etc. It depends on what you would like to do. Now let's see, for example, here we have X, all rows from 1 to 3. From 1 to 3, it means I will just take the first 1, 2, 3. It starts from 0, sorry, 0, 1, 2. And as you see, 3, it's not included. This is in Python. And after fit the data, for example, from this and this and this, sorry, it's start from 1, not from 0. 0, it's integer, it's a string. This and this. And here we go. And as you can see here, there is no null value here because it's replaced also with the main value. And also here it's replaced with the main value. So we have only two missing value. It's just to show you how to handle this data. It's the same if you have a big data or small data. It has the same structures. So here's the country: France, Spain, and in this case also we need to make it somehow smart. So instead of string we can do it 0, 1, 2, 3, and etc. And this one also column transform. So as you can see here, column transform encoder, the method, and one hot, it means I will give you I can show you the result. And this one, it's just the first index of this country, of X, of course, because it's in X. And here we go. As you can see here, 0, 1, 0, 0. Why we have these values? It's strange, you know? No, because we have, if you see here, we have 3 different countries: French, Spain, Germany, and also they just did redundancy. So the unique values of country is French, Spain, Germany, and for each one we have, for instance, French, I will put here 1, the other value is 0, 0. If I have, for example, Spain, I will put here 0, 0, 1. If I have Germany, I put here 0, 1, 0, and etc. It's the same for the whole dataset, right? So now let's start to transform the y. Let's have a look in y. So we have y. No, yes, no, yes, no, yes. So is there any way to do it 0, 1, or for example, yeah? Here we go. So it's the same like what we did here. And if we see print y, it will be 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. Now if you would like to split the data into training and testing, this function will help you. Just sklan dot model selection train test split. It's built-in functions. You will give x and y and size of testing size. So it means I will 20% will be for the test size and 80% for the training set. And random state, it means do you need to have the same split in each iteration? For example, if I make this one, I will have x train y training x, y test, train y test. So it means I will train x is the 3 variables, and y is the class label. Now this random state, it means if now you have run it again, you will have the same result. But if you have here split this randomly, but if you put this 0 in each time you run this one, you will have different patch and different result, right? And let's see, for example, you have here x training and y testing, and here's y train and y. Now as you can, as you see here, there is a difference. For example, between there is a large gap between the values. For example, here's age is 38, 40. It's normal. While in the what's that? Yeah, in salary, it's if we compare the salary with age it's nothing. It's about null. It's about 0. So how to make it scalable? So all of the data has to have the same scale. So there's many algorithms to do it. For example, standard scale, standard scale. It means 0 mean 1 unit variance, and also you can do it here max and minimum. And here we go. So as you can see here, x training and y train, it has the same range. I mean from for example -2, -3, I don't know. It has the same range. So this gap is already removed. Yeah, that's it. So the next I mean this tutorial is very important to start machine learning. Thanks and see you again.